go go bend that tight. Not to for me, not to for me, not to for me, not to for me. Oh, praising so I get Jesus. Which one not to for me, not to for me, not to for me. Oh, praising me so I get Jesus. That power the night check. Not to for me, not to for me, not to for me, not to for me. Oh, praising me so I get Jesus.
To have a refreshing day. Listen to Epic Radio. So refreshing.
Live from our studios at 54 Ilkirch Road, Freetown, Australia. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Epic Morning Show here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 and Radio Garden Choice FM. That's, of course, you want to live in the eastern part of Freetown. So today, now Tuesday, the 27th day of January 2026, and me now Stephen Julius Lee are there for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So as usual, I want to say thank you very much for choosing this morning. I mean, for me to be part of our morning schedule, it's so much important to us. At least now the tuning in from Monday to Friday for listening to the Epic Morning Show. This is so much important. I want to say plenty thank you to our listeners out there. The Epic Morning Show is always 30 minutes program. We thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments, and in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our Rise message of the day. Breaking news highlight, our hot topic of discussion, where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demands critical answers. And of course, later on in the program, we'll open the phone line where we'll get the opportunity for call and contribute towards our topic of discussion. And equally, we will take a look at on our message that we're going to go on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So entertainment and sports wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So you're in a fan of entertainment and join towards the end of the program, the latest in entertainment and sports. And in the second segment with Marion Precious George, they review the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that will make it the headlines this morning. So our topic of discussion this morning, which we can look inside the Epic Morning Show, the tripartite agreement and constitutional review, issues of alignment and misalignment. So now that's what we can look at in the show this morning. So the discussion around tripartite recommendation and of course the amendment bill still continue for the go on, so we pay attention to that as well. So stay tuned. I'm not going to say keep me coming in for the next or keep her coming in for the next 2 hours 30 minutes as we bring you the best in terms of information. So stay tuned. I'm not going to say keep it epic. Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Our rise message of the day: your past may explain you, but it does not define you. Today is a fresh page, so make use of today. Don't think about your past. It's important you learn from it, but clearly define who that you be, the kind of person we be. Today is a new day, it's a new beginning, fresh page, and move ahead. That's our Arise message of the day, the 27th day of January 2026. Stay tuned.
This time not judge, like 2 + 1 from LMM. But people then defend, I wanna lie. Not judge, it's not day for you, go. Not judge, I did big and make a laugh. Not judge, we go more than one day. Not judge, it's not day for you, go. Not judge, I did big and make a laugh. Not judge, we go more than one day. Not judge, it's in the beat. try to go. I know the CE, they be against in the change, ain't no be the same. Mom and daddy business, making no day for these sex. And too small, sugar daddy no vex. I wait for the time when you go write by the book and turn them to decks. To take your ye, I'm Baba Bake, and wire football. I'm betting I'm a bayamungi. But you ace enough for chase. The money waste, na big case. You big pocket on a bag. Jankoliko, I see you go. If it's not food, it's not good, it's not good. Not trash.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more,
Epic
you can enter
Radio.
the draw and win buy money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And that's so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom! Now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso
Epic
032 300 033. Number cash out, money they flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
1xBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the 1x games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website 1xbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win.
Epic
It's your
Radio.
best chance to grab your luck with 1xBet.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and welcome to our breaking news highlight. And joining me in the studio this morning is Usman Ibrahim. Usman, good morning, and what's breaking on the show this morning?
So, Ivan, we see what happened yesterday. The protesters then were taken to the streets across Freetown demanding justice for the death of Joshua Mansare, one graduate who allegedly died at the hands of bike riders them now. Lodge, that is on Saturday. So of course protesters them, they call for justice. We know say Joshua Mansare, we see pictures them circulate on social media for sure for say he is very close to First Lady Fatima Bio. Some even say First Lady Fatima Bio 9 people in college fees them take graduate within degree, now don't go for masters. So Joshua Mansare allegedly died at the hands of bike riders them now Lodge.
And waiting capture my attention, well, allegedly again, that the role of the police in all this, and well, according to waiting people and say it's time for go
seek
refuge, and then push them out. You want for ask why that happened? Is it we don't get the side of the police?
Allegedly.
The police don't say. Allegedly, and let's say if it happened, waiting the police says, if the police don't say anything about that, and if it happened, is it a good sign for us who's all feeling so for go seek refuge or protection? Well, this is what people say. So allegedly, we're using it.
Yeah.
It's not confirmed that that's happened, but if it happened that way, are we safe?
It's concerning. But yesterday, when the protests they happen, I see police officers them behind the protesters. Them they say even though the protests don't get permission for carry on with the protest, then they be ended because they want for see order. In time of grief, not to pass on, I can't take permission for sort of protest for justice. Of course, we demand response from the Salon Police with regards to these allegations. Them. We'll move ahead now here on the Epic Morning Show. Fisherman them na Funkia. Mark Afunkia WAF and other WAF them don't express deep concern over the economic impact of the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources plan for lock the water from artisanal fishing for 1 month, where will start from February 1 to March 1 this year. According to the ministry, they say this initiative aim for help fishing stock replenish and support long-term sustainability of fisheries. Of course, key officials, them including the deputy minister and community leaders, them don't highlight fish reproduction timing as a factor for choosing this period.
Well, this only happened year in, year out. Remember last year, almost the same time, artisanal fishing, small-scale fishing, be cricket for clothes, and them get a reason, wherein for make sure, say, the fish themselves, I beg your pardon, then say, at the end of the day, when this go open, we'll get plenty of fish again at the water. So, but it's about storage facility again.
That's true. It's
another concern. So that's another concern from the Ministry of Fisheries as well. So, but I think there was something about that will be happened last year. We don't know which and therefore put in place for this year and what's their plan. But this is not new. This don't happen. Especially at the time like this.
Even last year, they said they compensate the fisherman. Them if they lock water, then go compensate the fisherman. Them did they do that? It's still unclear. I if I say most fishermen they don't left free tongue. They don't go into these coastal areas that salon. Women say now we within a free tongue go suffer during this 1 month period. But just like we say, we get the storage facilities. Them we don't store before we can close the water.
And that has been a long-term concern when situation of such they happen at the country. So people only question why about the storage facility. And you talk about waiting them promise them fisherman. I think that was inclusive of a bag of rice.
Yes.
Well, whether it happened or not,
still unclear. Now, lastly, here on the Epic Morning Show, breaking news coming out from Gaza. Israel don't find the last body of the last remaining hostage where Hamas be captured during the October the 7th, 2023 attack into the Novak Music Festival in Israel. This go mean say Israel will open the Rafah border crossing for make Palestinians they left Gaza or enter Gaza via Egypt. So that's news coming out from Gaza there. Women say they will now start the second phase of the Gaza ceasefire plan, of course, proposed and backed by President Donald Trump. But that's all for the breaking news this morning.
Thank you so very much, Usman Ibrahim, for the breaking news highlight. And stay tuned again tomorrow for another edition of our breaking news highlight. And quick one, Bomba Cash Out. Big win, they're up on our Epic Radio every day with Bomba Cash Out. Just 10 millions to give the chance for win. Real cash instantly. So just dial *799 *2#. It's very simple. When you dial *799 *2#, it will take you to the amount of tickets where you want for play. You get a chance for play from 1 to 10 tickets. Each ticket costs $1 for one ticket. So the more tickets you play, the more chance you get for winning. So if you buy one ticket, you pay $10, 20 millions. So you don't buy those tickets, you need for pay for the ticket then day. So you select #144#, and of course you pay for the ticket that they either Orange Money or Afri Money, but that's the Orange Money pin. So #144#, you go pay for the amount of tickets where you buy. And the draw they happen on our Epic Radio every day from Monday to Friday. Every weekday from Monday to Friday. So now, when we play the draw on a weekday, when we play it on a daily basis, to put it that way, and if your number pop up like you're the winner, the money they appear on your phone or they go on your phone instantly. Meaning you no need for come now Epic Radio for can collect your money. As your number pop up, get a selection on your number, the money they go on your phone instantly. 500 new leons they go on your phone. So remember, if you're not 18 years old, this game not for you. This game is for people that are above 18 years and they play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. This is powered by Masslink SL Limited. Stay tuned.
Listen to the two, make it green. Some man not the green, make a young go free. All the rest of your life, you never get imposed. But some of the things that we not even supposed. Avoid drinking, intoxicating. Will make you overdose and lose your senses. And begin blow those. If you promise, you know they fulfill. If I used to do so, how you go feel? Anything with the Bible, let it go and condemn. Not church, no, not church.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small marks soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. What's in again I go able game?
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing dem dey use for make am, we flop with thing dem wey dey nourish the body, and that's the help for make pikin grow fine.
Talk true. I glad for you this so, but na the body no more e good for or e sweet na mouth?
Me sister, e sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Stay a juice dey support with local economy, as na Salonia dem dey get all the thing dem wey dem dey use for make the juice. E better for we pikin dem and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. I dey begin give Max Sierra juice one time. Osai I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sarah juice na the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra Juice, the taste of Salone.
Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We can look at the tripartite agreement and, of course, constitutional review. I mean, issues of alignment and misalignment. I mean, we all know, say, well, the constitutional review or constitutional amendment bill, they gone now. The legislative session will happen yesterday, and of course today, well, the discussion will start. But in the meantime, the tripartite committee emerged from the agreement for national unity. I mean, we specifically resolution 3 we talk about the creation of a cross or the establishment of cross party committee, which of course it refer to the tripartite committee. And of course, the mega representative from the All People's Congress, the APC, and that of the SLPP, and also international partners. So that committee they we established in October, and which of course then submits the report in July 2024. I mean, containing 80 recommendations. And on the 19th of July 2024, the Tripartite Steering Committee was officially launched, and the Tripartite Steering Committee therefore oversee and guide the implementation of the recommendation contained in the Tripartite Committee then report. I mean, so the reason why we talk about this now, for me, we got a foundation. The tripartite be formed immediately after the war and be election, June 2023 election, like things that we feel like the opposition not be happy about. So form the tripartite, and first now the national unity agreement. From there, its resolution 3, begin the power for establish the cross-party committee, we now the tripartite committee, and then be sits for close to 1 year, from October to that of July 1st, to be submitted to the president, and the 80 recommendations. So now we are in a situation, we get the amendment bill, we safe they go on, we are as I talk earlier on, they start for going to parliament today, we make certain amendments them, and which of course be part of the tripartite recommendations, then for review the constitution, and not to that side no more, even on the Lome Peace Accord in 1997, I talk about that yesterday in July 1999, I beg your pardon, then make a recommendation for me to review, I mean, with constitution. So we can talk about who side with it as a nation, what are the things that the APC agree on, we then see in this Amendment Act or in this constitutional review, and what are the things then we then be agree on, we do not see, or at some point we feel like they agree on them particular thing there, but when it reach now the Amendment Act, now different in the city. So those are the things we are about to look to in the program this morning. We expect to get Abdul Karim Kamara and from the All People's Congress Publicity Secretariat, and of course we're part of the conversation, and also Ngolo Kata, we self come out from the tripartite steering committee, will be part of the conversation pretty soon. So get close to your radio and make we continue or can get a conversation around with topic of discussion. Stay tuned.
The money waste na big case. You pick pocket on a bag. Jankoliko, I see you go. If it's not food, it's not good, it's not good. No church, it's not there for you go. No church, I dey beg you make a left. No church, you go more than one day. No church, it's not there for you go. No church, I dey beg you make a left. No church, you go more than one day. No church. The Bible say he bad. Never do, never judge him. What's in the Bible say he bad? No. and support. This one na all man jackpot. You go tete, you go face in the pot. Angry belly, no fear about God. Pass it, and cut in God.
Okay, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So joining me in the studio this morning, Abdul Karim Kamara Esquire, AKK, member of the APC Publicity Secretariat. AKK, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, Sierra Leoneans.
And Ngolo Kita and coordinator coordinator Tripartite Steering Committee Secretariat. Ngolo, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
It's a pleasure having me. Okay. Good morning, Sierra Leoneans.
So how work don't they look like for the steering committee so far?
First of all, it's important to note that a lot has happened. The steering committee, and its normal processes. We're currently preparing another steering committee meeting.
Okay.
A couple of that has happened. It's a bipartisan committee of both parties at leadership level in parliament, but also mayors from the main cities, with civil society, paramount chiefs, government officials, chaired by the chief minister. So it's a core of Sierra Leoneans who govern and also give oversight to the work of the tripartite implementation.
That's a one stage just now. Now starting our work July 19, 2024, and it's over 1 year now.
Yes.
So waiting exactly don't happen because now we are faced with the amendment bill. Now we put it before Parliament probably today, and waiting on the happen so far.
So first of all, just after July, where the steering committee formed from a cabinet decision. The next thing, because most of the people that were there, then they work for governments and also various institutions. Then we need an operational process for help move the process. So then they form the steering committee secretariat, we mean the coordinator, but with a core of experts, lawyers, private public sector experts, communication, data analysts, finance, admin, etc. So now that facilitates and coordinates the implementation of the tripartite. And since that time to now, a lot of meetings we don't coordinate. First of all, with donor partners, meeting a lot of leadership of donor partners, UN, family, also international partners in terms of the EU, etc. Just for brief them about the process. They also brief what we call the Technical Committee of Development Partners. We're in a meeting with the whole, with the various embassies and then technical team, UN, etc. Routinely, and they brief them about the implementation. We've also held a lot of meetings with political parties, including the opposition. Me personally, in fact, when I take over immediately, the first thing I do now before I write the leadership of the All People's Congress for solicit cooperation and bill.
So the opposition, so you don't be cooperative to the committee?
Yes, I mean, I would don't hold several meetings. I don't go to the office at least 2-3 times. I've also had meeting with the chief negotiator of the tripartite process. We have discussed a lot. We don't help them with a lot of documents. We don't also help them with focal persons, numbers of all the institutions who are under the process, and we don't give them leeway for me to them. We also don't engage series of ministries, departments, and agencies, because this process here, they deal with a lot of aspects. I will talk about that later. We also don't meet with civil society organizations for encourage them for getting into the process strongly. We also liaise with the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice for corroborate information where they come off from various institutions, and the role we then get, because now in gets the core role for change all the recommendations into the various legislative processes.
Okay.
We've also had a series of meetings with radio, media engagement, people across in general. But we also get some level of funding from UNDP for engage in what we call public information and civic engagement. So we will not get the opportunity for do 16 district engagements across the country. Just for make Sierra Leoneans and know what is really about tripartite. No, right. What's not tripartite? 80 recommendations.
80 so that brings me to my next question, because AKK don't need for get invited on the conversation. 80 recommendations. Una day for oversee the implementation of those recommendations. There's this debate we talk about 80% of those recommendations don't be met within the SLPP and the APC. Usai the committee stand? 80% don't be met so far?
So as far as December, in fact, we will see 22% don't partially completed, and 68% is still ongoing. And it's important for now to discuss what they really mean. So what do you mean? In the course of the 80 recommendations, they deal with about 3 aspects. One, about 17 of them recommendations they deal with constitutional review processes. Directly recommendations deal with the Constitution. And then a core of the others, they deal with legislative reforms. So be it looking at ECSL and work, PPRC and work, they work around police neutrality, they work around, in fact, the general election security issues.
And of course, state broadcasting as well.
So the Candy as well, IMC as well. And all them processes. So that's one, laws. The second part now about what we call management and functional review. So meaning that the recommendations also they say do a diagnostic test on and on all the institutions and review their status, their functionality, and the structures, then the performances, the internal control, etc. So that also is another aspect. And then the third aspect of this whole process around what we call the whole conversation of building capacities. And like what I say, building capacities, internal control capacities. So the whole of issues of policy reviews, regulations reviews, and guidance reviews. In terms of recruitment, in terms of consultation, in terms of regulation provisions, etc. So then 3 issues then 9 we talk about. So out of them one day, a lot of constitutional review process don't take place. A lot of legislative review processes don't take place. When they don't come into what's now the constitutional amendment bill 2025. We don't lay down before. We don't go before Parliament yesterday for pre-legislative hearing and conversation.
All right. So for you, 22% don't be complete, 68%
partially
complete.
And what's that they mean say
22%
law don't come
partially.
Law don't come out of the.
No get a clarity. 22% partially don't be completed. And 68% ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Thank you very much. All right. AKK, good morning once more and welcome to the Epic Morning Show. AKK, good
Good morning, my people.
From the side of the opposition, you want for agree, 22% partially completed and 68% ongoing.
Genuinely speaking, me brother here, an elder brother, because by age, I think he's an elder brother to me. One thing where I see it is suffer for say, and it find it very difficult, is like he's been challenged by his conscience. You see, this country, until and unless we put forward people who elect this country, we believe say every situation we then give them the opportunity for serve, then for serve salon and not individuals.
So can we shape the conversation? I'm coming, AKK.
Please.
Let me address the issue than
that is where I am coming. No, I'm not attacking
so
somebody.
You accept say the 22%.
That is where I am coming.
Don't be partially complete. Okay.
That is you see, you just don't answer questions yes and no. You have to build premises. I can understand his constraint.
And of course, carefully build the premises.
Beautiful.
I'm just guiding you.
So therefore, for making even say 22% is done.
Partially.
The argument is what is done 22% partially. When you and I know that a host of all what the secretariat is doing is cherry picking as to what they think suits them and what they think is in the best interest of government is what they push.
One, waiting a cherry pick.
Number one, the issue of the consultation, resolution 78. Is there anything done about
that
it?
electoral system, whether first past
is there anything done? He facilitated a whole stakeholders engagement on about that. And there was a position paper. This is where the Attorney General and Minister of Justice says, although he served as a keynote speaker, there was no report submitted to him. He's the head of secretariat and coordinator of the tripartite secretariat. Here is a situation where certain provisions are taken from the tripartite recommendation and they are not reflected in the proposed constitutional amendment. What has the tripartite secretariat done about that? That to say, hey, what we have given you is not what is in this document. The intent of what was in this document is far removed. Not so even APC for talker. We say you to be a watchdog for the fear of God and putting your country first. You know what is in the document you are providing leadership for. Go to the Search and Nomination Committee as per the submissions of the Tripartite Committee, Resolution 53. It tells you clearly how the Search and Nomination Committee shall be composed of, and so how these members are going to be appointed.
Let's take step by step.
And
let's take step by step, AKK. One issue is resolution 78.
Recommendation, please, let me correct that.
Yes, recommendation, sorry, 78. Right. We get to talk about consultation that has to do with our electoral system, whether it's first past the post or PR system. And according to the APC, those consultations, happen. That's what you're saying.
That's the point.
Can you respond to that?
Okay. So first of all,
but he had this. So
no, I need for respond. No, get a client. No, clarify that first, and then we'll move to another concern when I get. I mean, no, allow Ali respond. AKK, please.
So first of all, I want to say, I can't debate with honorable, honorable.
Lawyer AKK.
There is a lawyer AKK.
Okay, lawyer.
Okay.
I can't debate with lawyer AKK. Because he's a lawyer, so he knows better. Yesterday, the document is before Parliament. I will speak a little bit about recommendation 78. But yesterday, the document has been brought before Parliament. And there is a subtle, bipartisan, cautious belief that they will deal with these issues in a very open and transparent way. And many other actors, civil society, also had the opportunity of speaking a little bit about this. I think I had a very strong conversation with a series of the APC flag bearers about what happened yesterday. It is important that we start speaking to the people of Sierra Leone not with toxic
So
feelings.
before that part, they go into the amendment bill. We get to do it because according to the amendment bill, I'm coming Ngola. According to the amendment bill, there was no option like for say whether it's gonna be PR or first past the post. I mean, the government take a position on it's gonna be first past the post. Let's debate on it whether it's gonna be first. So how gonna arrive at that?
So let me speak about recommendation 78. It said there shall be a national dialogue. I mean, to speak about the two systems and to decide on which becomes the system that the state will use for elections ongoing. So when we get down there, we meet with the Attorney General in office. I personally went to the office of the opposition and I spoke to them about this. I said, this is coming. This is a process that is coming. There's going to be a series of consultations. It's a national consultation. But what we do, we decide, say, let not just be a national consultation. Let's do a series of consultations. We go come into concepts, and now we will go to the national consultations. So with support from international idea, I mean through European Union, that's the level of where funding came from, and the government of Sierra Leone will put a guidelines together. I mean a clear impression as to how this will happen, and we spoke to everybody, including political parties. So there are consultations. How did it go? First of all, we did closed-door consultations with a set of organizations. The EMBs, the security sectors, human rights, etc., in one room for a whole day. And we spoke about the process. In fact, before we do that, we and the funders, we recruit 3 facilitators. 2 Sierra Leonean facilitators. We get very strong knowledge in governance and processes for the past 2 decades. Valoria Edwin and Joe Pemagbe. So I'm giving you the names of people. And then the international donor, and we agree on an international consultant, at least for create some level of openness around the process. And we brought in a Nigerian expert.
What was the opposition aware about all
everything? Please allow me. I just
went for the ask. So they
are flow down. So we invited everybody into this process. So after that consultation, they will do consultations inter-religious council. After that, we do consultation of all registered political parties, including the opposition. Yaya Tunis was in that meeting. Yes, he was in that meeting. And then all other political parties were in that meeting at somewhere up the hills. And we had consultation for the whole day. And we had their voices. After that, we had an open consultative process wherein we brought experts to speak about the two systems. And then we brought discussants, who are randomly choosing across Sierra Leonean elites and academic spheres, and they spoke about the issues on radio.
So
live.
How?
Let me wrap up. Let me just wrap up now.
30 seconds.
So after that, we went to regional consultations. In each of the regions, we had districts come from each of the regions. To the regional headquarter town, and that consultation had the grace of the sitting mayor of that region, and also the resident minister. So in Potloko, the sitting mayor make statement.
So quickly, waiting at the outcome. Finally, waiting at the outcome of those consultations. So when the decision therefore be made whether it's first past the post on PR.
So let me end up this. It ended up in a national dialogue here, and there are position papers, including the opposition themselves. They made position paper. Out of that position paper, those 3 experts came together and did a report. That report was presented to the Attorney General. So it was not that report. Lawyer AKK forgets the information is correct.
So in that
the one where the report where the Attorney General say no get, now the civil society report. Not to this report. This report here, a day out. If you go to our website, you find the report there. It's published across. So what did the report say? The report didn't immediately point on a system.
Okay.
It gave 3 open processes. It said, a fair number of Sierra Leoneans believe still in the first past the post system. A fair number of Sierra Leoneans believe in the PR system, and a fair number of Sierra Leoneans now believe there should be a hybrid system.
Okay.
A system that may bring the two into
so
one.
In that fair number, there was no percentage like 60%.
We didn't need to do that.
Okay.
We only looked at the literatures and the position papers and all those conversations that took place there, and that's how that came.
Okay.
So,
and in that situation, the government get for take a position.
Actually, going to explain all that in the parliament.
So that's the position the government take. PR.
The PR and yesterday in an open space.
Now, Mr. Don't listen to the Attorney General as well. So I make yes. So
I know I speak on
okay. So AKK, that's the explanation. I mean, including your party, representative from your party, CD Yaya Tunis name mentioned, but a part of the consultation, the dialogue process.
In fact, it was not only there again. The other consultation had been to Mani. Sorry, is it been to Mani? Yes, the Secretary General was there, CD was there, and a host of other people were there. You see, one thing that is very clear from my elder brother here. He's somebody of a very good moral standing, but he's constrained. The truth here is you cannot hide from the truth. The government and his very self, he has been compromised. I am saying this out of all sincerity.
How?
Because one, his occupation of the seat he's currently occupying is compromised. It was not unanimous. He was single-handedly called to occupy that position, which was not the object and intention of the tripartite recommendations. No way.
We challenge that.
We've challenged that not once, not twice. That if the tripartite was co-chaired, equally the steering committee or the secretariat must be co-chaired to implementing exactly the tripartite. He was single-handedly hired without recourse to the APC. So by virtue of the fact that he was hired by his bosses, he has to be compromised by his bosses. This is the challenge he's finding now. I understand his first maiden approach to the party office. His approach to us in the party office in his maiden approach was completely different on his second approach. You will notice that things have changed overnight. But this is not the Australian we want. I said this. He is finding it difficult to, how can you make a report? And then you say at the conclusion of the report, you are still not able to find exactly what are the recommendations you will make. Then what was the essence of getting a report then? A report, every report gets what you call recommendations and conclusion. If you make a report, you don't get recommendation, you don't get conclusion, then where are you going to the report? Why do you conduct the research, in fact? You don't waste the country money, you don't waste donor money. At the end of the day, you still don't get nothing where you go find out there. Because you don't count any decisive position. That is what he has so said. So why you waste first, in fact, the country money? Why, in fact, to waste donor funds? Why you waste idea the money or the partners that will fund una? Because they wanted a clear position after your consultation. But you're here telling us, even after your consultation, you don't get a position. Why do you, in fact, get into that one? You see, the issue of deceit that is now happening in this country, the level of state capture in this country is now becoming a challenge in this country. I repeat, Resolution 78 was not addressed.
Recommendation.
Okay. Yes, recommendation. When I say it's
no, they are not the same.
Yes, okay.
Because recommendation of this resolution is different.
Okay, sir.
Please.
Recommendation 78 was not addressed.
Okay.
And because it was not addressed, you see how really, really disingenuous is this government. They deleted Section 38A and repeal and replace Section 38 with PR system straight. They have no basis for that. They have no data that will inform them why they took this decision. No data. Because the very person in for don't inform them, say, based on the steering committee and based on the consultation we don't pull, upon the report we don't get, the people of this country don't speak saying that this we want. There's no report to that one. So why can you just get up one morning and just factor in the PR system into a constitutional amendment wherein you have not even got exactly what the people of this country want? The second point I want to bring to your attention is this. Here is my elder brother again seated. He is aware of resolution 20. Recommendation 20 of the tripartite requires him to work with Parliament to have what we call a parliamentary oversight committee. To do what? To provide oversight functions to the the electoral commissioner or the electoral commission, Sierra Leone. As of date, the leader of Parliament's opposition, Honorable Abdul has written correspondence to his very self, the leader of government business, the Speaker of Parliament, for the creation of this committee. But because they know it is not in their interest, the Chief Minister is not pushing him to have it. The Chief Minister is not pulling the strings to make sure that we have this standby committee to checkmate the excesses of ECSL. All they can tell us, ECSL is an independent institution. We have subjected them to have institutional reforms, and they are making it. In fact, they just published their report that they are doing an institutional overhaul. That is not what the intent and spirit of the tripartite recommendation is talking about. You are here to serve as an arbiter, somebody who will stand like when you say a umpire or a referee. You must not take sides. You must be a fair person in this whole dispensation. But at this point, we are saying that he is being compromised to the highest extent, because things that are supposed to be championed by his very self and his secretariat that are in the best interest of Sierra Leone are not. And I've just singled out two fundamentals. Recommendation 20 and recommendation 78 are a non-starter. Because as it is now, these are the turning issues for as far as the tripartite secretariat is concerned. Because the people of this country know that the whole essence of the tripartite committee was born out of the fraudulent ways the SLPP government handled or managed the 2023 election. And because Sierra Leoneans have decided to choose peace over conflict, chose to go to the tripartite and have resolutions or recommendations.
So you said we don't get you by it, Ingo.
That it should be implemented to all and sundry respective. So now the
yeah, because I want to get this bite quick. Apart from recommendation 78, recommendation 20. I mean, which other recommendation again you feel like?
There's so many. We have said it clearly.
Set like 5 for me. You don't understand.
No, there are too much, because even the registration of political parties and others. There are so many registrations.
No, not be agree on that as well. No, not be agree on that.
No, now you make Chief Minister can say that APC. Say now you make a tell us this man is being disingenuous to himself. There is the English word where they call convergences and divergences. For the very fact that we get 80 recommendations and they fall under the category we call convergences, that means anything with the end and
so AKK, waiting at RDC for make the people of Salone understand. You don't mention 2 recommendation 78.
These are very
I'm coming.
Calm.
Hold on. We're in the amendment bill. We see a position be taken by the government. Say they want for push to TPR for debate in the parliament. You talk about recommendation 20.
Recommendation 53. There are so many recommendations. I will name so many of them. But I want to limit this conversation because this is where I want to put the secretariat in the spot. That they are not doing things that are in the best interest of Sierra Leone, but rather they go because they have been compromised, and this is a very strong word. And because they have been compromised, they are now serving the government of the day and just pushing things that are in the best interest of the. Now let me land on this. 69, you will see a sharp departure from waiting exactly and capture in this amendment. When you go again to resolution 34, you will see again a sharp divide or a sharp contrast from waiting the tripartite recommendation say to waiting and capture into this bill. Now, what is a very serious concern is the issue of the search and nomination committee, and this is where I want to hold my elder brother to account. Now, you know very well, say, based on the search and nomination committee, based on the tripartite recommendation, with the intent and spirit of the tripartite recommendation, was to see how best you cannot take off the powers of the president to appoint electoral commissioner and the commissioners of PPRC.
PPRC, yeah.
But however, these appointments must be born out of the institutions that are formed to provide that oversight. I mean, that institutions that are born to create
the Interreligious Council,
the Labour Congress, the Association of Journalists,
okay.
the Bar Association. It is these institutions.
So basically, not take a step back. Now, the institution ready for select for
appoint their own person way for go represent them at the search and nomination committee.
Okay.
And not the president for going at the Bar Association and
go appoint somebody. Why this happen? This has been a concern as well.
Now the argument I want to put forward is this. He is now the head of the secretariat, the coordinator. It should not come from the APC. It should have come from him genuinely to say, hey, Mr. Attorney General, Minister of Justice, this thing you don't put in this document, not to show the tripartite recommendation, say, oh, you will have been the first person to raise the attention of the people of this country. Then we'll begin to see him say, indeed, he's apolitical.
This is found in recommendation 36. I mean, the creation of
the search and nomination
committee to elect electoral commissioner and that of.
And if you watch it, they will tell you, say, I mean, how institutions where they appoint them people.
No, I'm asking. Allow me answer now. How this happen? Where the president now for appoint somebody for represent those committee?
Not to me for ask that question, and the Attorney General for ask that question. Because, like I said, this man is a misinformed.
No, but
please allow me.
You are in the position where you oversee the implementation.
Let me tell you what my role is. I started by saying it. I'm not a lawyer. He's a lawyer. Okay. So he's better to understand this process. I said the secretariat is to facilitate coordination.
Okay.
Our duty is to ensure that there is compliance, things are working within each of the institutions that they will do. So, for example, if the Electoral Commission says it's developing the policy on consultation, we must see that there is a final draft of a consultation policy. We must see a minute that says the Board of Commissioners have approved that policy. Then we will have it ticked. Now, and our next interest is what's the recommendation say? That policy must be rolled out. How will it be rolled out? It should have conversation with PPLC, that's the Political Party Liaison Committee, etc. That's what we will follow on. And that's one I said, such process is ongoing.
Okay.
The others are laws. The laws are being designed by the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. It's not being designed by the secretariats. What we do is that we follow through line by line in terms of each of the recommendations and how they are going forward. And then we will tick that, okay, there is now a legislative amendment on this particular recommendation or this recommendation, and we note that down. If you go to our website, you will see a drop down of what has happened.
So if the opposition seems to get concerned, no, wait I want to ask, if the opposition seems to get concerned, like the creation of such and nomination committee in 36 and also 34 the recommend for make the amend the constitution as well. If the concern don't be raised by opposition, what's your position between the opposition and that of the government?
So let me tell you what we will do. We will approach the Attorney General's office. That's where the reviews come from. They don't come from my table.
Okay.
We will approach the Attorney General's office to open up to conversation. And let me tell you this.
So you want to say the amendment bill when it come on you know, be CM like for say these are issues where before the opposition raise concern, like no, not to this we agree on.
They are
there.
You've
seen it before now.
Are they CM?
You don't see them before.
But listen, me I tell you what we don't do.
Okay.
When you listen, you go get them.
Okay.
Will they get conversation routinely with the Attorney General's office? He has a team of legal-minded people where they do this. So we don't say, make this conversation where they come from the opposition 2 months, make it engage. They have had series of engagements. I think when lawyer AKK comes to a radio, we start one for the optic knowledge, so that citizens will have judgments, done based on understanding. Now that's the for talk about first. I have seen conversations between a core of lawyers, senior lawyers, where are also flag bearers, including the negotiator, don't hold series of meetings with the Attorney General and Minister of Justice for discussing issues there. That's as much we can do. Yeah? The next one, about recommendation 20. And the Parliament, now the institution, we for do that. Like we have had over close to 6 recommendations whether the Electoral Commission they lead on. So the much of what we will do is to write the leadership of Parliament and say, please, the recommendation 20 falls within your purview. Please work on that. We are not a police of those institutions. We are the Secretariat. Mind you, the Secretariat is governed by the steering committee. There's an institution that we report to. Okay. So every of these ones will report back to the steering committee. In each of the meetings, this is what is happening. This is what has not happened. APC then that steering committee there. Yeah. So we don't do letter to the leadership of Parliament. We don't do that. Even the leadership of APC in Parliament don't do letter to the leadership for talk about recommendation 20. I believe that is not a meeting I can call. That's a meeting that the Speaker of Parliament, the opposition, and also leader of government, when at the board of Parliament, now therefore sit down and talk about that and resolve that this is what to do. So if he already knows that there are already attempts to do that and there are reasons being raised, the Secretariat can't change that. It's about law, not to with the right law, not to with a promulgator. It don't go before Parliament. And this is what I'm saying to him. Yesterday, if you are with Parliament, you may have had the level of sentimental conversation that came out of it. The opposition leader,
will make a very strong statement.
But that's what I'm saying.
You listen to it.
I said sentimental statements.
Okay.
That we will recuse ourselves if things are not going the right way. The leader of government say, we are going to do this the right way, and we are going to do it openly and fairly. The clerk of Parliament also gave the same sentiments. So after that, if every other stakeholder or parliamentarian who came to speak spoke on the issues, that document is in front of Parliament now. Let us give them the opportunity to deal with it.
How will your party deal with this in front of Parliament now? I mean, the things on feel say will not be agreed on. They are now they're inside the amendment bill. How will your party address this?
But firstly, let me ask my brother here 2 questions quickly. Genuinely, for God and man, if you send something to Ivan, how you put it, you give Ivan, for me, Ivan publisher. The Ivan publisher, how you send them, not to so a publisher, you know, get that moral standing for telling us which I give you, not to you, right? You don't have that capacity.
No, I not get them. Not to me.
Okay.
Listen, first of all, not to me right now. No, listen. So I'm not saying say.
Listen.
Please inform the public properly. Not to me right now.
No, wait I say.
Wait till the Attorney General talk. He explained that yesterday. No, so.
Wait, sir. Let me not make blabber.
No. Now you ask me questions. So let ask.
You
ask me questions. No, my answer.
I said, what you take so? Like how you take and so you give this man. For me, this man producer is a copy or you find a copy. Then you can realize say, what you give him? Not to he produce. You not get that moral uprightness for tell and say, no, wait till I give you. Not to you produce. You don't have that moral uprightness.
So it don't go before the people that will go.
No, forget for so I don't go to.
And when
listen.
So when I go discuss it now and resolve.
Listen, Ivan.
My own level of work now for facilitate.
It's my turn, sir. It's my turn. It's my turn.
So please don't.
I just asked you a question.
Don't ask me question. Respond to your question, and then we can discuss the issues.
You see, Ivan.
This conversation not for me personality issue.
No, it's not personality issue.
I am talking to your office. So be very respectful.
No, I am talking to your office.
No, be very respectful.
No,
let's talk about the issues.
Yes.
So okay, waiting at the position.
Yes.
So hold on, waiting at the position of the APC now. When I get MPs in Parliament, and this don't go.
And the position of the APC is this, in the exact words of Honorable Abdul Kagbo, the leader of the minority in Parliament, that A, we the APC, we are ready to support this bill in its entirety and to make sure that we make good laws that will not only serve this generation but generations to come. But however, we cannot bypass any procedural irregularities here. We are hell-bent on making sure that we follow the due process. And any attempt to frog jump any of these processes and to do anything that is illegal or inimical to the spirit and intent of the people of this country will dissociate from it. And that's the position of the APC.
Okay.
And so our position is this. And what we are calling on the secretariat, for which my elder brother here is seated, and I respect him to the highest extent, that he has this position of being like the watchdog. The secretariat, all of us know what a secretariat is. It's like the administrative wing of the steering committee. And so therefore, everything that the Attorney General said yesterday was, he said this bill is born from the TRC report, the CRC report, and the tripartite recommendation. And there is nothing here that is his purport. That everything here is from the CRC, the Constitutional Review Committee of Justice Kawan, and the tripartite recommendation. Now, my argument is, for him being the coordinator of the secretariat, and you are the custodian of the tripartite resolutions or recommendations, and you know that this document carries some provisions here, that the challenge that it is born from the tripartite resolutions or recommendation, and you know they are not true, they do not reflect as you gave it to them, why were you not the first person to raise the flags? If you have been a person who wanted to be a watchdog on a very sincere, and I'm not talking to you as an individual, I'm talking to the secretariat, that had the secretariat not been compromised, they will have been the first person, not even the APC, to raise this issue. Say, Attorney General, listen, laws are made to salvage a problem. The laws that are going to salvage this problem are not the intent. They do not reflect what exactly the negotiators in the tripartite agreed and submitted to President on the 1st of July. So therefore, do not depart from it. Go strictly sensu. Go again to another turning issue. The issue of 50 plus 1%. 50 plus 1 vote, plus 25% in half of the district. He said he has read this document. He can tell you from all certainty that resolution 53 is very clear about it. So recommendation 53, that we needed 50 plus one vote. And now what they did was simple majority. Why were you not upright to tell this Attorney General that say, not to this document will give you. If you send a tripartite you pull, and this not to tripartite you come on. This not to so big you. You have been the first person to say it.
And the amendment is saying 50 plus 1.
No, the amendment is saying simple majority.
Yes.
And it is far removed.
Correct it.
Yes, but the amendment is saying. Wait. The amendment is saying, the amendment bill is saying 50 plus 1. And of course, hold on. The amendment is there before me. And
you know they read
50 plus 1. And it's saying 20% of 2/3 of the 16 districts across the country.
That's what the amendment say.
Yes.
Well, read that now for yourself. Read that now. Look at it. Anything that you say, read that, sir. You say 50.1. Read that.
No, according to what in the AG say 50 plus 1. 50 plus 1 and 20% of 2/3 of the 16th districts.
You see how many books me table scatter with book there. But read that for yourself. Now public would talk to. Until you say the amendment say na 50.1.
The AG, according to the AG, the AG, sorry.
The AG don't ever say so.
50 plus 1.
No, not also the AG say. I am going to talk for him. I don't like lying to people. The AG say, he said the tripartite recommendations say or resolutions say 50.1 votes, then 25% across.
They said 20% of 2/3 of the 16 districts.
If you listen, you'll find. I am not talking out of oblivion.
Okay.
I am talking from an informed point of view. Let me call the Canada papers.
Okay.
So the Attorney General say, equally so, when they receive them from the tripartite, then do modifications.
Why don't you explain that?
Wait, sir. Now you give me the say, not be the read fine.
No, you know they talk the talk. What the man say? But you don't bring the talk in a different way.
Oh, continue.
Ivan, this is why I tell you, when you anchor programs, you allow me to flow.
No, continue.
Because when you do this, you are doing disservice to.
No, go ahead now.
I am not here to misinform.
No, you get it, Sam. Go ahead.
So automatically, with these modifications we then do, then depart from the intent and spirit of the tripartite recommendation. And so what they can put now, they say, a person shall not be declared elected as president of Sierra Leone unless at a presidential election, he obtains a simple majority of the total votes. So automatically, I'm not telling him, he being the head of the secretariat, you will have been the first person.
So what is the simple majority in this case?
Beautiful. You have subjected it to ambiguity. So he will have been the first person as the national coordinator of the secretariat to say, what you will send to you, not to you put now.
That is not my job.
You see? This is where I'm bringing it
now. You see now? This man is a misinformed public.
This is what they will have done as arbiters.
No, that is... I'm not an arbiter.
No, you are the secretariat.
No, so listen. So you are even getting it wrong.
No, but you are in the secretariat.
We are in the secretariat. This is an operational secretariat.
Let's clarify this. We round up just the 50 plus 1 or 50.1. Whose side the government stand in this?
There is a bill that speaks about it. And may I tell you what the Attorney General say again? We're all in that hall. He say, this is how government works. There are issues either will be accepted, there are issues that may not be accepted, or there are issues that may be refined. Didn't he say that? That's what he said. He said, so now I make, even with the TRC, not to the TRCO, the Justice Cowan recommendation, he said that is why, even in that government, they accepted issues, they rejected issues, and they redefined issues. He said, so now they look. Now to the tripartite recommendations, he had also made it clear. He said, for example, you spoke about recommendation 70 around political parties. He also spoke about that. Say government felt it was not an issue that they will accept because political parties are not just to win elections. I didn't say that. That's what he said. He is the legal representative of government. Now let me tell you what we do. When we do all this job, we go back in a steering committee meeting and report to the steering committee. When I end up we in an operational secretariat. There is an administrative secretariat led by the permanent secretary to the chief minister. Of course, the chief minister then chairman.
So you don't believe what I talk?
Then chairman. So what then they do is different from what they do. What will they do? Now for look at demand side. What's that demand side? Optics knowledge. Explain the issues to the Sierra Leoneans, may they understand. So now I make what I don't know, and now they allow you, make you misinformed.
So you don't believe what I talk?
Then I want
he
two.
that pays the piper dictates the tune. For the very fact that he's been hired by the chief minister, everything he does is subjected to what the chief minister wants.
All right, so
I was hired by the steering committee.
All right, so it's
you don't know,
gentlemen. It's already 8:38 in our studio clock. One for go for short break and one for go for short break. Go allow now for catching a break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the conversation. You listen to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We'll go for short break and we'll come back. We'll continue the conversation and start picking a calls on 079 994 993. Stay tuned.
If you look for best betting experience, register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side it, we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet, try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them, like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, the sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them. Let Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack, Twist, and Zamza, Robino, the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today. Forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office the Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Epic Radio.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash cash out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners them. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow. Powered by Maslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Let's start picking our calls now on 079-994-993. We'll go to first call online already. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
From Godry.
All right, boy, go ahead.
Yeah, for 50+1 or simple majority, all two they speak to the fact that now first past. All two they speak to the fact that now first past the post, and that's now one of the issues of debate. So not to how you pass the post now the thing. Now whether the majority of Sierra Leoneans want to pass the post or they want proportional representation, and that will be decided on when they go to the parliament. So to me, whether how you pass the post, not to the thing. Whether now 50+1 you take pass the post or a simple majority, to me, it's about first past the post or proportional representation. So all these are just meandering around the same thing. But one thing I want to remind all man, the Constitution, a big part is tripartite. And the tripartite, for like change the Constitution, there needs to be a vote in Parliament. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993, not the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. When you call, stay within 1 minute and go straight to the point. You get another caller again online. Log online quickly. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ivan. Malaika Stevens, the call from Standard for.
Go ahead, Malaika, quickly.
Yeah, well, actually, I want to borrow the words of lawyer AKK, where they talk about until and unless to get people away, God-fearing, and stand for the truth for the nation, things can always go the wrong way. Me no go ever bet the finger where they feed me, or never bite the finger that fed me, You no go expect a conflict of interest, no go get by this hearing committee or the head of hearing committee. We no go don't be head of commissioner or commissioner of youth appointed. Then they can select me for do a job. They will always, I not go ever bet finger we don't finish. So that is the position that we are placing ourselves here. So that is just the truth. I not go do anything we go against the people in the way appoint me or belong in the job. I will never do that. So this is the thing. Always get people away, get concern for the people, and get feelings for the nation. That's all. But in this case, there will never be the truth. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Malaika. 079-994-993, now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. 079-994-993, now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Logo online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name was where you call from, please?
My name is Mr. Kamara. I call from Godwich.
All right, Mr. Kamara, go ahead.
For asking lawyer, colleague in the media. I want to ask the Constitution of Sierra Leone is bigger than any other regulation or whatever tripartite recommendation, whatever. I believe this government can get a barrage of lawyers, a barrage of magistrates. They know exactly what they need to do. From since President Leo came into governance, they not do anything they will go above the constitution of this country. Anything they do, now waiting data the constitution of this country, and now the best president in Africa, now the best president in Sierra Leone.
Thank you.
So let him go and face in the courts for anything we no see the government doing wrong. Please, let us misinform the people wrongly. You know, fear. As far as we want to know, the government of this country will recognize them.
Thank you.
And President Bill don't put something at the international map.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We call stay within 1 minute and make your points. Lower against the issue at hand there and logo line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. I'm inside at the Custom Center.
All right, go ahead, Saidu.
Some people say the constitution is supreme. How can you not deny that? If that's not the case, the first priority now the constitution about elections, that first part because we don't include that closely for a reason. So if that reason may not be that, so we'll go back to what the constitution says, but what we they try to say in the way is you say when I go in for 3 options. And PR and first part the post and another hybrid. But you know, if we get the courage to tell people that then kind 3 situation and if they score marks, almost each of them score. That would even on a report for inform the people what you do like that. You say no, you just take the raw data, you take and tell that to people and women and go determine what thing for do. What are the difference for go spend money for go collect data? Or ask people that bring on certain issue where you know get the courage for even analyze them in a this situation.
Okay.
For me to tell you, see, this one I want to announce having good plan. What thing that people do is then why when I talk to the people when I vote, APC do all kinds of things, then come with the districting, create more constituencies, but still, I mean, they're lost election. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please stay within 1 minute and go straight to the point. So go ahead, pick another call again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Hamza.
Thank you very much for this wonderful program, and Hamza from Central.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Hey, brother, I like you so seeing them. Where you not thief, man? Where then thief you, they feel pain. When you're a criminal, then criminal you, they feel pain. When you're a cook, then cook you, they feel pain. And I put APC so now. APC, they cook. Now when they cook them, they feel pain. Let me urge people to say, when I become reality, when I become honest with the saloon people. That me they pray say, then why I let God drop the go. Because as far as they were day, for layer better, it's not go easy. So let God bring different things who can pull you on away. Because they're true and they let people that they pursue. You just shout, they argue. Hey, you don't make so, this don't make so. Let God make it clear for we. It bring people who can make salon. But with them, then true family. Pass God in grace. And we don't need pray. So if we don't pass 50, we don't need pray.
Thank you so very much. You don't exceed your 1 minute.
That is a very gaining point.
Okay.
Then lastly, my brother, I listen to the other side. But other side are 2 things then at constitution for elections. Every name. First past the post and this one, what you call. So the constitution, anyone we use, you okay? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993 at the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We'll take 3 more calls and try to wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Logo online. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who did I talk to?
Me and Mohammed Konsai,
From who, sorry?
From 14.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you so much. So me, I advise you, better just continue for some. Then the whole world say, they stop waiting and the right of the country. Then they stop with the best of it, for the best of everything. Then they stop with the effect the whole country. The whole people that speak in there, which are the right direct talk. Issue of people that get on court today, when they go pass this bill, APC within a parliament, why don't all be the song? So now the same deal.
I'm afraid we lost our caller. 079-994-993. We'll take 2 more calls. I'm afraid we lost another call again. 079-994-993. Logo online again. And hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, boss. Who do I talk to?
Festus, I call for my match.
All right, Festus, go ahead, man.
One thing we know are less alone people than low sides for. Now make law with the on you tomorrow. When they kick it talk, it makes sense so. Now, Boko people not get the opportunity for calling at the radio. If they do bad law, Salon people, their eyes they open now. You cannot take Salon people for ride, though. You don't take them for ride. We all eye open now. They watch waiting they happen. And what's happen in 2023? If they want bring account 2028, it will be very difficult for the SLPPO. That's not the fact of the matter. So let them do the right thing. Because all money they pay now. We just they watch their within our office. And let them always remember, say the office day. They not been daily, they don't candy. They get for left day one day. Other people then get for candy. Let them very careful. Everything that they do not hunt them tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 079999499. Last caller. We'll take one more call and turn your attention. So we'll get them for make the response to the callers then. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pamusa, good morning.
Pamusa, the corner Dwazak.
Oh, go ahead, Pamusa.
And I agree to Malika and I agree to Anamta for say, when somebody appoints you, for let you go talk, you go against her, for let you not go lost your job, that's not true. When anything happens so in this country, then Anamta, Bilahi, let God bless you, my brother. APC and SLPP, all voting and the go and talk so now for let them find way, for let them will stand this there, or to take election come back, then they come together, then they give the one with the forgive, then they all come together, then they run the country like out there for enjoy them. That not for them all, not for we the people them all. And the politician maybe feel say, then they do things, sake of we the people of the country, so now that then they can take their challenges they say, la be honorable, la be minister, or la be president. But I telling me, brother, Salon is too small. For now they suffer like how they suffer, so then you think what you get in the country. If you then two people there, they come together to God. And let we not go outside country for go baker. We say we don't do for love, we feed ourselves, we do everything for ourselves. But are them people there?
Thank you.
But hey, we remember, we not get for left here. And the left here, we not the left here. And now we not the head the country. And we look to una. If we rule we fine, okay, mashallah, no problem.
Thank you so very much.
Bad, we
Thank you so very much, Pamusa. Well, we'll not take any more call again. I mean, Golo, you call us, they must start with you. I mean,
I know they talk about me personal self. Me an educated person, and with very strong technical background, everything what they do. I know they go and they libele. So I wouldn't speak about those issues. But what I wanted to really speak about is the fact that when we come here, we must be very mindful that we give the informations that creates optic knowledge. We want my Sierra Leoneans to understand. I see a lot of Sierra Leoneans that don't talk about very critical issues. So important for us to keep that way. 2, the secretariat role now for facilitate coordination and create the opportunity for all institutions then work and produce the results. We go turn into laws, or we go turn into good institutions, or in fact, we go produce the kind documents that we will make by 2028. We'll get better elections. What to me I want to talk now that yesterday a bill will talk about a lot of the recommendations don't go before Parliament, and the two parties in Parliament don't make sentimental conversation on that. And therefore accept say they're ready for work. Ensure say a open, a transparent, stakeholders the input into them. In fact, they even give how that they go be. People you write to the clerk. The clerk also say you and I go write, then go send the media people and then go record on our voices and bring and come back for put into the process. I think Sierra Leoneans must start showing serious interest and commitment to that. Not to continue to a venom into public space, not to continue for give toxic impressions. Because me I know, say the Attorney General they engage almost the leadership around the tripartite now the All People's Congress. And then they we will go facilitate and encourage that. So once the Attorney General don't open that space, I think say they're able to resolve all their issues and it don't also open space to civil society, to the media. I think let's make use of that. And let us ensure say waiting will come out of that and finally we will go before Parliament for vote. It will not be the best document where it will be a win-win for Sierra Leone, not for political parties.
So quick one, the only
Not for political
the only
but for Sierra
position we APC go get now is about how they go vote for this amendment bill.
Before they vote,
and they're gonna go on for rectify some of the concern that we raise.
Look, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I say the Attorney General Attorney General open Nandi. So what's they need for do? The best of lawyers been there at the hall yesterday. And then they consistently engage the Attorney General.
All right.
So let we encourage them, make them continue for do that, and also advise them parliamentarians, make them do the best, so that what will come out now a win-win in the interest of Sierra Leone, not in the interest of political
Thank
parties.
you so very much. AKK, quick one.
Good. I want to tell the callers them plenty. Thank you for with them call. I want to start with within the passing. Are we not correct? Say we get the best of lawyers than yesterday. For me, we'll continue for engage. We said this bill done now, the per engagement again. This bill done now at Parliament.
In Parliament, okay.
So the one that would speak to this bill are parliamentarians them, and whosoever go and make an opinion. But if that opinion again, to germane into determining this bill. Because today, after yesterday, we'll all be doing a pre-legislative hearing. They don't tell you the intent of this bill. Today, in the lay them at Parliament, and then parliamentary procedures they start. So you make your opinions, parliamentarians again will begin to argue clause by clause, blah blah blah, as soon as the procedure, waiting very clear. Somebody said the 1991 constitution is supreme. They in dispute. Very supreme. Now that in fact now that are the argument of the APC. Say if it's not broken, don't fix it. Don't try for can tamper or meddle into this constitution. We not agree. Another person say APC alekuna talk to SLPP and can do anything they want to left them. Wallahi, I swear to Allah what they serve. They been at this country again. What the SLPP do in 2023, we then go so they enjoy them. They happen at this country again. We only go allow SLPP for do what them for doing at this country, which is provided for by law. But anything where SLPP will do at this country, where the law not provide for her, we resist them. We tell them that in this country belong to all of us.
Well, continue. I mean,
it is very serious.
Low push away from violence.
It's not violence. What is violent about that?
No, just.
But tell us play according to the rules.
So continue.
Is that violent?
AKK, continue.
Please, don't go to provoke chaos.
Go ahead.
We will only allow the SLPP to do what is lawful, and anything that is unlawful will resist them.
Go ahead.
However, few things where Big Brother talk now, which is very clear, and the public, and they say we are talking to an informed people right now. For make you take donor funds and the country money and conduct a consultation. For with that consultation we conduct, you don't you don't get any position paper, you don't get any position points, you don't get recommendations. Wallahi, it was an act in futility, a complete fruitless venture, because every research gets conclusion. Every research get recommendation. For making sit on I tell we say upon all the consultation, they're still not able to get percentages. They're able to get conclusion for say the people of this country prefer a first past the post or a district block system. They say you just send them back to AG. It was an act in futility. Okay. This is where we are saying it.
We are running out of time.
It's an act in futility. So we the people of this country they say, Wallahi, let we play according to the rules.
Thank you.
And now we they ask, say, the AG in office and the members of parliament. Now I'm speaking to the members of parliament. Whether you be APC or you be SLPP.
That are your final word decision
yes.
now. Okay.
You be APC or you be SLPP. This bill must be looked at apolitically, not geopolitically.
Thank you.
Make sure say you give this bill and work for the interests of Sierra Leone. Let we follow what exactly the people of this country want and do this document we go serve this generation and generation.
Thank you very much. Go quick
That's
one.
our position.
That will be your closing message as well. It's going to be your closing message. 30 seconds.
I believe say there is still enough room for even lobby parliamentarians. That's what this bill is about right now. Lobbying parliamentarians and shift the opinions on and how to review this process. The Attorney General are very open to that, and they are in the interest of Sierra Leone, not political parties.
Thank you so very much, gentlemen, Ngolo Kata, and also Abdul Karim Kama, AKK, and for Unatem for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Thank you very much to our beautiful callers, the one that we're calling. And don't forget, you will get the repeats of this program tonight at 9 p.m. this evening. So you will miss part of it. Listen tonight and go through our Facebook page as well at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So thanks to the team and also entertainment and sports. We're a fan of entertainment and sports lined up for you next. And Up next, the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. I'll talk to you again some other time. My name is Evangelously, and I get to myself a wonderful and a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Lovely. Girl, I'm loving the way you wind your body. You they make all the man that run go crazy. The way you wind and jiggle your sexy body. It's Alex say you're gonna make the right one. Yeah. Girl, I'm loving the way you wind your body. You they make all the man that run go crazy. Hey, yeah. The way you wind and jiggle your sexy body. It's Alex say you're gonna make the right one. Take your time, bump and grind. It's no wine, yeah. That's the only soccer back and I take your time, bump and grind. It's no wine, yeah. Come join me if you don't come around. Woke up this morning with a good vibe, say I. Me neighbor they pattern soca dance. Well, it feel like everybody is happy. For come this carnival, jubilation don't turn over the town. Dance to the rhythm, jump around like dino day. Shake to the music, move around, more energy. It's a good second, me cool down. Let your worries don't let you down. Think about the things will be fine. Not today, no, not this time. It's a good second, me cool down. Let your worries don't let you down. Think about the things will be fine. Not today, no, not this time. No, no. Let's party on. Yeah, let's party.
Good morning and welcome to the second day, and let's start off with some interesting sports updates. We start off with tennis as the most consecutive wins at the Australia Open. So Novak Djokovic, they top the chart with 33 wins, where he don't get from 2019 to 2024. And Andre Agassi served on win 26 from 2000 to 2004. And Ivan Led, he don't win from 1989 to 1991, he don't get 22 wins. And Roger Federer from 2006 to 2008, 19 wins. And Jannik Sinner from 2024 ongoing, he don't get 18 wins currently. Away from that, we go to the UFC. As you live and you learn, I'm 31 and I'll be back better. So this is not Paddy Pimblett, as after we be done fit with Justin inside the latest fight in the UFC. But he been lost the fight, but again, he say in a young fighter at the age of 31, but he will still return back strongly. And now to Formula One, as former Red Bull boss Christian Horner, they are among a group of investors they don't show interest for purchase one stake inside Alpine, the French team we don't confirm. Well, away from that, Aston now don't benefit from 6 own goals in all competitions this season, more than any other team in the Premier League. And breaking news will surface on social media earlier on yesterday that Sergio Ramos don't reach a verbal agreement for buy a club we don't formally play for, Sevilla in Spain. And finally, George Ilenikan don't become the youngest goal scorer for a Nigerian player in the Champions League history, after where Kanu Nwankwo gets the record for 19 years, 260 days when he been played for Ajax. For this morning, now all this will get for you inside Sports Updates.
Hello, good morning and welcome to your second edition of the entertainment update here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. And an open letter with Kenny West, of course, we will call Ye now. I apologize to the Streets Journal and the entire black community, all the one the way if we don't hurt and do bad, including a loved ones them. And moving on, well, Kude Bello, of course, don't reveal say he officially don't convert now to Christianity. Well, according to he say this come about looking at the fact that say he don't decide and don't make up his mind. We all know in background say he came from a Muslim home and a family with street when it comes to their Islamic belief, but he don't finally choose Jesus. News from Nashitu Kulala. So, according to in a write-up we make na social media page concerning artists and where they talk say audio mark not the pay. Well, this was what he has to say. He say let people left for the talk say audio mark not the pay. See that be saying na you music not they make money. I don't know what you think about it. So, Stuntman official, of course, don't finally drop this. So, why is other people and busy they attack themselves? Well, in alongside Speedo, don't decide for drop Vex Stick, not Vex Left. So, a song will be out anytime soon, so let's watch out. Well, talking about song, so Mediti, of course, don't call out collabo. In a recent music, or I will say a 16 bars way in drop, a call out collabo say if you don't pay him for a verse and collabo not ever drop the verse and he still hold on the money. Well, we yet for a reform collabo, so we wait on them. And also Queen Nak of Scotland decide say he want for open a Chinese lesson for the entire nation as alone. According to him, he say in Access Beach Bar that day this go happen Sunday the 1st, the 8th and the 15th February 2026 and are free. All you need for do just get your phone and get a recording. Then exam go happen on the 22nd February. And finally, No Pressure video is out now by Famous. Let's get into it.
Nothing on the pressure me. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah, yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nothing on the pressure me. No, 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 no. No pressure.
If you look for best betting experience, register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side it, we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them, like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Cap Twist and Zamza, Robino, the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office there Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From
Epic
1 to
Radio.
10, enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032 300 033. Number cash out, money dey flow, card by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 law, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, Fambulem, welcome back. And of course, we don't come this morning for give two people a breakfast. Well, if you meet me for the first time, me and Chef Big Zaddy, and about the time we want to talk about Bomba Cash Out and want to do with first tour this morning. I guess you don't use the star 799 star 2 ash wherever you do, whether an Afri money or orange money. One for join the dashboard now. Let's know what's cooking on the menu this morning. Well, on the menu this morning, I mean, somebody called for blended pap, with some, yes, blended pap. They say cocodoodles, seriously. So let me serve the very first winner this morning. So let me join the dashboard. Let me see.
Yeah. So basically, the cocodoodles they mix now. I mean, the numbers they mix, definitely. And this one we got milk all this morning, Big Daddy. Yeah, you say yes, we got milk, you got egg. You put bread there. I mean. It make fine. But again, numbers mixing. Let's go for we very first lucky winner. Well, we go in the 5 countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Let's see. I think we have a winner this morning. Right. And it's an Afri money winner. Wow. It's an Afri money winner.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, fam, not forget to say at the end of this program we'll call the next door. So keep playing star 799 star 2 ash wherever you do, star 799 star 2 ash. And at the end of this program, the next door will comments, then another winner, go be selected. So we already don't get a winner with the try for dial the number now. So we go call him, let we know how he or she feel about the winning and whose area we did and how many time he play. So stay tuned for another update. Of course, as you listen to the program, continue for the play star 799 star 2 ash. Yes, whether not Afri money or orange money, star 799 star 2 ash.
All right, so we still try for each onto the number. We still try for each onto the number this morning. Let's see whether the number is ringing or so. All right, the phone they ring, and let's hope that the person picking call.
Quick and hassle-free. Whether it's paying for an order or supporting loved ones, AfriMoney has got you covered from anywhere in Sierra Leone. Simply dial star 161 star 1 star 6 hash on your AfriStar line. AfriMoney, quick and easy.
Phone number is still ringing. We still try for it for connect to the winner.
If we don't able connect, then that's it. Maybe to tell we do the last one because we don't get time now.
Senegal and more.
We will try. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, we don't try for call, but the number no go through, so we go do them later. During the end of the show.
Yeah. So
yes.
I wonder just to say, "Look, try the person one more time and tell the person." But let's try for the last time, and then iPhone is ringing for the second time. But again, remember the person the money don't go ready in orange money account, so in African money account, because this now an Africell winner, and somebody play, we buy tickets using the African money, and the once you the number come, then automatically the 500 links they go instantly. You orange money or your Afri money account. So the phone they ring for the second time we try. If not gets now, then I'm afraid we'll therefore we'll continue after that before we end the show for the second winner. But congratulations indeed to this individual with a winning safe from the Bomber.
All right.
Yes,
well, Fabul Naso, I go one for sign out now. We go meet back at the end of the show and keep playing star 799 star 2 ash.
know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombeba, lamba doba, lamba de la de da, tila loba, la doba, tila da. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down. But I had to laugh when a visitor turned and say, what the fuss about? This happens in New York every day. You know our sportsmen are rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. All the lovely buildings which shows our progress. There's nothing about that.
Papa God, now the biggest Messiah, a good pass we all. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment. And today, now Tuesday, the second day in the new week, 27th January 2026. And basically, we inside the review segment, we can look at top stories and we make the headlines and give them a national perspective. May we make the program come to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Don't forget to listen to we on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And same way, so we did live on we Epic Radio Facebook page. We did live on we website on www.myepiconline.com, live on Choice FM, and safe live on Radio Garden. For help me look at the various stories that we are going to do shortly, I get Usman Ibrahim Mara. Good morning, Usman. It's a pleasure as well for getting you. It's been a while doing the second segment.
I tell you. Good morning, Reginald. Good morning, listeners and viewers again for the second time.
Right, indeed, a familiar voice now, and we also get James Kamara Mane. It's good to have you back. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Reginald, and good morning to the people of Salon and to the Epic family.
All right, without wasting any time, let's go quickly to the review of the various newspapers. I'll start off with Concord Times this morning. First story we will look at in Concord Times, it says, I am ready to lead APC back to power, Ambassador Omri Goli. Power struggle, there's a photo of Ambassador Omri Goli. Power struggle freezes Freetown City Council. Well, we also get beaten, delayed and misguided inside Sierra Leonean rabies treatment gap. Chadi 1 2025 reforms bill could undermine democracy. A photo there of Abdul Fatoma, we now the executive director of Chadi. All of them stories also and more they na Concord Times newspaper this morning.
And on the satellite newspaper publication this morning, as aspirant reaffirms his membership status, Jagaban speaks. The newspaper saying that he don't go nook and cranny of the country and he don't say anybody who mess with him will see in wrath. No more business as usual as finance minister calls senior officers to order. And Parliament brainstorms on constitutional amendment bill. This and many more on the satellite newspaper.
Away from the satellite newspaper, me own second pick this morning. Now the Independent Observer's newspaper. We get top story reads. It says at WEF 2026 in Davos. That is the World Economic Forum. President Bio advances Sierra Leone global economy and diplomatic engagement. We also get Audit Service Slam McKinney City Council over 275,000 new loans on supported payment. We also get Information Minister engages film industry. His Worship, the Mayor Abubakar Lamtel Kamara, the Mayor of McKinney City Council, is also featured on this paper. Finally, NCD commemorates National Remembrance Day. All of them stories also and more. They are Independent Observers this morning.
Lastly, for me, Global Times newspaper, VP Julia Jallo joins residents of Bankiloko to welcome new Paramount Chief alongside a photo of him. SLPP flag bearer race, Timothy Kaba consult Madingos. And what has happened to the Turkish ferries? A question being asked there by the Global Times newspaper. And lastly, why Pavifort CEO is being pursued. This and many more today at the Global Times newspaper.
And of course, my own final take this morning, Nadia Oko newspaper publication, top story reads, everyone will be allowed to comment on this review, even the uneducated. The clerk of parliament says, things are about the review of the 1991 constitution. We also have central bank seek sweeping overhaul of outdated financial laws in 2026. Digital push. Diamond revenue dropped nearly 80%. Large tree branch tragedy on Blama Road. It kills mother of 2 and injured 5. It's so devastating. But one story, central bank debates inflation focus amidst transition doubt. So we also go look at that story there as well. So today inside the review segment, we will look one of the front page stories there. So but quickly, so we know artisanal fishing, they come to an halt on the 1st of February. That story was, of course, announced earlier in the breaking news segment by Usman Ibrahim Mara, and now it has been announced. But there has been growing concern by some of the fishermen, the artisanal fishermen, then we basically go see how they will discuss. Plus, Chadi, we also the report on show say, well, the Constitutional Review Committee for give more access to the people for make themselves, give their own take in the constitutional review process where they carry on as well. And we also go look at one of them stories where we say diamond revenue don't be dropped nearly 80%. We get one here that we are very interesting as well. I think it's one of the people who's married with Jagaban. Jagaban also they gave firm decision. Let's see. Well, I think I'll go over to Mane. Let's start off with that one. Mane, a brief one on that one. With Jagaban talking.
Yes, this is come out from the satellite newspaper where we see that Jagaban say he go fight for a right. For using English.
I think I've seen this video.
Fight for a right. So I'll go through the context of this statement. That you see any attempt for any attempt, if they want to say any attempt for challenge or undermine in membership na the party, they say it will come with strong resistance. So say Jagaban say it seems to be the most popular flag bearer aspirant of FPC and has toured the nook and cranny of the country, declares that if they mess with me, they will see my wrath. This is a quotation, direct quote from him. So this is the thing that is going on because most people most people outside they think Jagaban is not qualified. For me personally, I don't know what the APC they look at, what they mean by qualification.
The
criteria they look at. So I don't want to say whether he's qualified or not. But this is a direct statement from him that he go meet up with a very strong resistance, and if they attempt for question eligibility. We don't see recently we don't see one of the people also may question eligibility when the former vice president Alhaji Samsumana. You see it take the matter up to PPRC, where PPRC come and rule that he is qualified, he is eligible. So we don't see APC they don't face problems then like this way it comes to for the flag bearership, and they question people their membership, how eligible they be. And so if Jagaban is coming out again and saying this, it's not of a surprise. I think I say people out there are not going to be surprised again. But however,
he's a man of, we can see blogger, but he's a man of few words and all. Going to this extent, saying that if anybody wants for taking rights from the person go meet him, very, very strong. I see the video. Do you think that's kind of timely? That's a positive message from Jagaban at this moment?
Well, I don't want to put meaning into his words. He say he go meet him very strongly. We don't know how strongly he be.
So it's almost whether it's
illegal action. We don't know whether it's violence. We don't know. So I am not putting words or meaning to those statements. But all I know, if you feel say you are being disenfranchised or you are not eligible, we have the legal system.
Of course.
Where person can go for be a peaceful citizen. So as I say,
you know, and put meaning to in what?
Yes, Jagaban is Jagaban. So I don't know which I stick when it comes to violence.
Let's go Usman into this conversation. Jagaban is saying anybody we want for will take advantage of him, then definitely then go meet him very, very strong. How do you well, I know I'm for put into context the statement, but let's just look at the word coming from Jagaban at this crucial point in time where the APC gets a lot of people who don't show interest for become the next flag bearer. In fact, names are still coming in. I see one of the people they talk about Omrigoli is ready for take APC back to power. A lot of other one them as well. But yeah, let me get you thought
so
about.
I think you just
mentioned
Omrigoli there. I mean, we see viral audio we go around social media about a week ago. We include and other people and we say, I mean, they go once for the Jagaban drop out from the race for become flag bearer of the APC, and at the time like this, we'll see the IGR the report suggest for say none of the most favorites and nationally electable figure.
Most popular candidates.
Yes,
right
now the APC and the SLPP combined. I mean, it's good. It's good for him, given the fact for say he thinks he gets a clear chance for be flag bearer of the APC coming the next year. But however, now though this I think say some would describe as very brave from Jagaban. I mean, this statement, as like we say, is a man of short words. He rarely speak on critical issues.
Exactly.
Then. So, just stand for. I mean,
in fact, for me, this is the very first time at the AMD.
Yes, say it'll go and spend donate money everywhere. That's what we know Jagaban for. But this coming out very bravely talking about things where they affect them, saying people they go face in wrath if they stand up against them at this critical time. And remember the last time CDR is the publicity secretary for APC.
Exactly. Yeah.
Say Jagaban actually qualified for one for flag bearer. So it's two conflicting
issues. And also the Secretary General, so National Secretary General, the NS. And G, when Lansana Dumwe as well confirmed, say, as at the record we meet before he be the Secretary General, the status with Jagaban is qualified.
Yeah.
He says, so you not get anything but do you think it's about qualification or within in circle, people don't begin to say, it's a very big threat now, going into the Congress and all. The roadmap, they start on the 7th, next week Saturday, the lower level. Do you think that's the fear that his competitors have now, that if we don't find a way for stop Jagaban, then we are afraid we might not be elected by the delegates as flag bearer.
So Reginald, about politics, you go see if Jagaban gets programmed today, all other flag bearer aspirants can go grab up and go support Jagaban. But one thing we need to make sure very clear that they are all competitors. All want to be flag bearer of the APC. So of course, I mean, if me and you the contest for be flag bearer, I go want to make you step out of the race, make her be the flag bearer instead of the APC. So it's very clear on that fact. But in Jagaban, I think he's been one of the most consistent politicians now both the political parties them. Where you bought since 2017. People just say just they come show face like any other politician. But since 2017, 2016 or so,
the 2023
ahead of the
second term, we all know how supportive he was to Samura Kamara, giving him car and also I think that was when he made his comeback into the now that's when he become popular Jagaban, and then at some point his slogan becoming that gentle, the SLPP get gentle, and then don't count Jagaban.
But even though he lost the flag bearer race to Dr. Samuel Malti Wilson Kamara in 2020.
Was he really part of the race at that time?
He was
going for running mate.
No, he wasn't.
He was going for running mate at that point.
Actually.
But we still see him as one of the most well-known politicians now the APC, even after the elections, 2 years after the elections. And now we talk about the National Delegates Conference for the APC next year. And this period we talk about Senegal face wrath if you confront him.
Nane? Yes, I see you want to say something before we move to the next one.
I just want for to the line, when they say you go meet strong resistance, perhaps they don't smell the smoke. They don't feel say something one for play, something mischievous one for play when it comes to that. But on the real note or realistic note, there are some people within the APC who still not believe in Jagaban when it comes to his projects.
Is it about delivery?
It's about delivery. One thing is about.
No, what I mean when you say they not believe in him.
If you want to become the flag bearer of a political party, you need for the show delivery. Deliveries for the day, evidences for the day, not so.
Is that not what he's doing?
This is what Jagaban has been doing. They don't get a lot of projects on the pipeline, but people of Sierra Leone coming down to the APC, not see it all be actualized.
Okay.
We talk about a ferry. We don't go China, we don't see picture of the
What
ferry.
about the money that is given to them?
Many months ago, and now say
months
ferry,
ago.
but
You know, the ferry not come yet. That's one. The buses.
They don't see that. We don't see the picture there.
Snap with the buses.
But see, begin solar lights them.
But the solar lights, they are here now.
Parts of them.
Some parts of no, they've not been installed, but they are here with. So these are some of the questions. Okay.
Let's go for the evidences, you know.
Right.
So these are some of the things. I am not saying.
I get you. I understand the point where you're coming.
He is not going to do what those projects he gets in the pipeline. But sometimes you
think it's about time that people are making for CR now.
And it will convince you delegates, because if you have those things coming,
right.
They are realistic. It means delegate to look at it and say,
I think, I think Jagaban is similar to the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
He's Jagaban as well.
They also know him as Jagaban. You know, the Jagaban of Nigeria,
yes,
Jagaban
exactly
of Sierra Leone
so.
for EPC. Instead of they spend, I mean, he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire politician. Instead they spend in Nigeria ahead of the elections. Just like this Jagaban, they spend. I mean, they donate and they build this, they build that. Say go give this, they give that. If they lobby a lot, not the party. I think they also get the APC in Nigeria.
Yes. Power now.
So I think he's changing the game in politics, not alone. I mean, just like we man say, we need to foresee the deliverable step. What you don't do before you become a public official. What thing you don't do for the people of this country. Spend the money. Low see say you go willing for do more when you become leader.
Even as much as you get a business running in America, you should have the same replica.
I heard that they had some fuel station na few part them, you know.
About 2.
Okay.
I had even outside salon too.
It's about 2. So if you have that business doing well in America, why can't you?
Thank you very much. We'll try to examine that shortly. But let's move to our next topic. Chadi do urge the leaders for put the citizen first in the constitutional and electoral reform. Now, the Campaign for Human Rights and Development International, working called Chadi, don't call on Sierra Leonean leaders for prioritize citizen over partisan interests as the country undertake constitutional amendments and electoral reform. Now, in a newly released policy brief, we titled the democratization in Sierra Leone challenges and opportunities in constitutional review and electoral reform, Chadi reaffirms its commitment to ensure the voices of Sierra Leoneans are heard. The organization urged leaders to protect citizens' rights and interests, promote fair and representative electoral system, and strengthen institutions to guarantee credible election. The policy brief examines Sierra Leone constitutional and electoral reform process, question whether recent government-led reform genuinely strengthen democracy, risks undermining it. Chadi noted that while electoral reform is essential for improving transparency, accountability, and governance, it can also become a trapdoor for democracy. Well, I am no one for go all throughout the rest of the release because it's very, very long. But do you think Chadi they make a very good plea? So James Kamamani, they urge leaders and for put the citizen first, as within a crucial stage now for review the constitution and also make some few electoral reforms. I see one side where they talk about trying to introduce the 50+1. Then you get all that districts and for make you be a winner, just so for eradicate the election who can get the runoff elections and all and save revenue and also crucial other things in the constitution. Do you think when talking about constitutional amendment, the people should be placed at the center of it? But in Sierra Leone, it seems as if the opposite to the sea, more of the side where they touch in the constitution, and side we get to deal with the interest of this with two political party or with politicians or political parties as well. But quite notably the APC and SLP because not into the rule this country for the longest of time.
Regina, you're correct. These two political parties that don't rule this country and history don't have it that since they rule, the country don't face so many things on constitutional practices and where sometimes people can even go to court for challenge the constitution, or see whether awaiting the action way they take, whether it's constitutional. And so when Chadi don't come inside for see, therefore think about the citizens. Say citizens for come first before politics. I think Chadi get a good stance in that. If you look at Chadi, the write-up, I make for the stance they get a host of points we put out, and perhaps if time permits, we will look for go to few of them and see that Chadi has been the mouthpiece of the citizens of Sierra Leone. When it comes to issues when it go for affect the human rights of this country, Chadi don't take the stand very strongly. We don't see issues them from the judiciary. In fact, Chadi really take the stand. So when it comes to constitutional review, we see Chadi really they take a stand. First, this Chadi say, as we just mentioned, that the people therefore come first, not to political party or incumbents. So if you are doing a constitutional review, not just do them for support the incumbent government so that they will remain in power, or so that or they will retain power. You have to think about the people, and it should not be passed out. That's one. The second thing is say electoral reform, not for be a trapdoor for democracy. So if you manipulate these acts, if this is being manipulated, it will influence the outcome. It's one, it will influence the outcome or silence competition.
Okay.
That means say, make you not can't trap me. You want to be politician, you need to come out, you not get political party. Me get political party. There is a clause where they go carry it way, go disenfranchise you. We go make you not go for contest. So it's another serious problem that they raise so. And in 1991 Constitution, make it very clear that it protects fundamental human rights, separation of power, multi-party governance. Any amendment we want to do within this way also, for be stronger than we did it now. So, but for dilute them. That means say fundamental human rights, you reduce something, you get better strength again now. It will be more stronger now. So for be diluted. So and all our concerns every day is that the person with disabilities, key nomination bodies, therefore they part of them. Should they nominate? If you want for nominate, let's say like, the police. Let's say, take example for the police. The IG is being appointed by the executive arm of government, when the president.
The president.
If it comes directly from the president now, and gets members from society, inclusive disability, person with disability, for help for select somebody, let's say for be the IG now, or the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff. These are the things we.
Or the Chief Justice.
The Chief Justice, yes. So you forget to include
all of these are presidential appointments.
You should include person with disability in those things. Unrealistic
for include them for take the position or for the part of the process for appointment.
For the part of the process in selection.
Okay, instead of the president.
Yes, instead of the president. Yes, okay. These are some of the things where we want to foresee that this country, make some of this power come out from the president. And because when you appoint somebody directly from you, now me appoint you, Regina, for be the IG. It means most of the things where you're going to take, where you're going to do. You are doing it to support me, to protect me.
Okay.
So this is one thing. So citizens want for CC, that one day, it don't. So I just say that Chadi itself will say, threat to multi-party democracy is another serious way Chadi don't raise. They say now, they register any political party we not perform or we like where they lost
for two election, they not get councillor, they not get MP, they not get president.
Yes, so that means say that they silence minority voices. That one day it weaken political pluralism and also it contradict democratic norms. So these are so many things where Chadi they raise. So if it's good that if the government take a look at the paper where they forward, it go help because Chadi is like speaking the voices of the Sierra Leonean. So it's very, very
Osman, you think citizens will be placed at the focal point, particularly in this electoral reforms process?
of salon. For example, I just take you through